Hello everyone, welcome to another video where I talk about more of the excess crap that I hoard. Today is going to be my steelbooks. I would make a video going through all of my movies and TV shows, but there's a lot of them. So these right here are the first of my steelbooks, and then we have all of this row, and then half of this row, and all of these rest of the shelves are my movies and TV shows. So it's quite a bit to get through. So that's why I'm starting off with the steelbooks today. There probably won't be much updates on this series. I don't really, well, at least for the steelbooks, I don't collect much steelbooks anymore. They have gotten a whole lot more expensive. I used to be able to buy them for about 20 to 30 bucks a piece. A good portion of these are gifts too. Some of them are about 10 bucks a piece. But nowadays steelbooks run at least probably $40 per steelbook, which is pretty ridiculous. But you know, inflation and all that. So yeah, not really much for collecting steelbooks anymore, which is a shame because I really do like them, but it's just not a sustainable hobby anymore. But the first one next to my NES games is this Rambo collection. Got it from Best Buy. Has all 5 of the Rambo movies. I think this one was discounted because it has that dent right there. Other than that, it's very nice. I got it for probably, I think I remember 70 bucks. Oh, there goes my games. So we'll just go through all these movies one by one. Here we've got First Blood. And these all come in 4K for each movie, 4K and Blu-ray, which is very nice. Rambo 1's probably my favorite Rambo movie, or First Blood. 2 I like a lot. 3 I like a lot as well, and then 4 I do like, but not as much as the first 3. And then Last Blood I just don't really care for. It's more of a generic action movie. But here's 2. All of the artworks on these are super cool. So there's 3. Pretty cool. A little hammer and sickle because he fights the Russians in this one. I believe 3 was nominated for a Razzie. It's just a fun action movie. I'm not saying it's cinema greatness or anything, but it's really just harmless in the grand scheme of things. But the Razzies also nominated Thief, the Thief soundtrack, for one of the worst scores, and then they nominated Shelley Duvall for Worst Actress in The Shining. So, and they're also just politically inept. So I don't really give credence to them, but if you like good action movies, the Rambo movies are really good. It's kind of like the junk food of action movies, I feel. This one's really nice to have. It's the Mad Max anthology. So this came out before Furiosa. I wanted to get the Furiosa steelbook. I like that movie, but it came out during the time when steelbooks started to get like super expensive, so I just never got it. But it is a really good movie. Here we have the first Mad Max. Love this movie. Really good. These all come in 4K as well. So they also have Blu-ray discs, but this box set was released in the UK. So I don't believe that the that the Blu-ray disc will work on my American DVD players. But 4K is region free, so that's really all that matters. Here we have Mad Max: The Road Warrior. It's my favorite Mad Max movie by a long shot. Really awesome movie. Beyond Thunderdome. This one's okay. I mean, it drags when we get to all the stupid kids and it really slows down the movie. But otherwise, it's okay. I mean, there's a lot of potential with it. With, what was it called? Bargain Town or Border Town? Or I think it's Bargain Town or Barter Town, something like that. I wish most of the movie took place there. But like I said, Mad Max meets a bunch of kids and then the movie just kind of drags from there. Here's Fury Road. Another really great movie. A lot of people think that this is, or well, a lot of people say that it's their favorite Mad Max movie, but it's probably my third favorite. I like the first more, and Road Warrior, of course. But I really can't blame anyone for choosing Fury Road. It's a really good movie. Here we have the Indiana Jones 4 movie collection. This came out before the 5th one, which I'm perfectly fine with not having that one because that movie sucks. I don't like Crystal Skull either, but that's like, it's pretty much Raiders of the Lost Ark compared to the new one. So all these are kind of a little more generic steelbooks. I still like the art. It has each respective, I guess, artifact on the back. So we'll just go through them real quick. Raiders is really good. I mean, the whole trilogy is just fantastic. People give Temple of Doom some crap, but I really like that one. It has a lot of horror elements to it, so that's particularly why I like it a lot. Last Crusade, really good as well. There's the Holy Grail. And then Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, at the end of the day, I just think it's average, but I mean, honestly, to me, it's nothing compared to the trilogy. Here we have the Back to the Future trilogy. I mean, just a fantastic trilogy. Love all these movies. I'm not gonna take them out to show them, but they all line up like that when you take them out. So that's pretty cool. Well, actually, let me see what the backs look like. Okay. I mean, they're all different, so I guess I will show you guys, but there's the first one. There's the back of it. Pretty cool. There's the second one. Then the back of that. And then the third one. And the back of that one. So like I said, a lot of these movies were gifts. Here we have 31 by Rob Zombie. So I have never seen this movie before. I've owned this steelbook for years. I'm pretty sure my brother gave it to me. I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. I heard it's average. Rob Zombie movies are kind of hit or miss for me. We'll talk about that more the more we go through the rest of my movies. But it looks kind of cool. So, I mean, yeah, I'm going to watch it sometime. I just don't know when. This is one of the cheaper steelbooks I have. It's Airplane. I think it still costs like $10. And for a movie as hilarious as this, I mean, that's a steal. So yeah, one of my favorite comedies. Just a really funny movie. Here we have American Psycho. Really great movie. Love it a lot. Pretty cool slipcase cover. There's the back of it. It's got the business card on the inside. Pretty cool. Looks a little goofy when you put it on like this. That's pretty funny. So yeah, really good movie. This was one of the first Steelbooks I ever got. An American Werewolf in London. Love this movie. One of my favorite horror movies ever. Certainly my favorite werewolf movie ever. There's the inside. Comes with a little booklet. Gives you facts and pictures about the movie and all that. I think mostly pictures. No, there's some facts in here. So yeah, very cool. Love the artwork on it. If you haven't seen this movie and you like horror movies, I highly recommend it. This was another one that my brother got, as Anchorman 1 and 2. I haven't seen Anchorman in forever. I don't even know if I've seen the second one. I remember liking the first one. I just don't watch it very often. But, pretty cool steelbook regardless. This is the first of 2 Apocalypse Now steelbooks that I have. This one has, I assume, just the regular theatrical release. And Redux, which I believe is like a re-edit of it. Very good movie. Really like it a lot. I prefer the final cut, which we're about to get to. Here's the final cut of Apocalypse Now. Really cool steelbook. I love that artwork in here. So yeah, the final cut is my preferred cut of Apocalypse Now. And this release being in 4K, it looks amazing. So yeah, if you like war movies, I get that this one's pretty weird. But it's still very good. It's not my personal favorite. I prefer like Full Metal Jacket, and Platoon, and even like The Dirty Dozen. But this one certainly has a place in history. It's very good. Here we have my favorite Batman movie. It's the Tim Burton 1989 Batman. This copy I think cost me about $10. Pretty basic steelbook, but it's my favorite Batman movie, so I like to have it as a steelbook. This Batman Begins steelbook's pretty cool. Love how it reflects and kind of the light layers it has to this. Very good movie. Also pretty basic steelbook. But like I said, very good movie. And here we have The Dark Knight. Pretty basic. It's just the regular cover of the movie, but still pretty cool to have this as a steelbook. This one actually has art inside. So yeah, not my personal favorite Batman movie, but it's still just an amazing movie. Another Tim Burton and Michael Keaton movie. We've got Beetlejuice. Pretty funny movie. Really like it a lot. Also pretty basic steelbook, but it's Beetlejuice. Pretty nice. So I just watched this with my mother on Mother's Day. It is Blade. A really good movie. I hadn't seen it before Mother's Day. My mom had. And when she learned that I hadn't seen it before, she wanted to watch it with me. So we did, and we both really enjoyed it. So I'll remember this especially for watching it with my mom. Another one of my favorite comedies, Blazing Saddles. Just an amazing movie. Hilarious. Highly recommend it. Like the art on it. Literally a blazing saddle. So, but yeah. If you haven't seen this, you should watch it. Here's a really awesome movie. It is the remake of The Blob. Or the 80s remake, I should say. I mean, I don't think that there's another remake, but I have the original as well. We'll get to that in a later video. But this Steelbook's really awesome. I love the artwork on it, and it's really one of the best remakes for horror movies out there. Really good. Any Steelbook I have with this kind of artwork's one of the cheaper ones from like Universal. This one's the Blues Brothers. Hilarious movie. Really, really good. Not a whole lot more I can add to it. It's just I really like it. Cheap Steelbook. So pretty cool to have. This is both an amazing Western and horror movie. Bone Tomahawk is really awesome. Super underrated. Also really brutal, especially at the end, but I should really watch this again. I've only seen it once, about a year ago, but I remember like loving it, so I should really probably watch this again. But pretty cool to have it as a Steelbook. This was another one that my brother got. The Book of Eli. I've only seen this once a few years ago. I remember liking it. I don't think it's like the greatest thing ever, but I thought it was pretty good. But pretty cool one to have. I'll have to check it out again in the future. I love what they did with this one. The Breakfast Club Steelbook. It's even a little ridged on the locker right there, and the lock, you can probably tell a little bit. And then when you open it up, it's like opening a locker. Pretty good movie. Typically I guess I've kind of lost my taste for teen movies, but this one holds up for me. I like it. I love the artwork on this one. And to me, this movie's pretty underrated. It is Bridge on the River Kwai. Just a really great prisoner of war movie. I feel like it probably gets overshadowed by The Great Escape, which I do like The Great Escape more. But this one's really good in its own right as well. So I recommend checking this out, especially if you like The Great Escape. Another one that my brother got, he got this especially because I hadn't seen it at the time. The Cabin in the Woods is a pretty good movie. Really funny. I like how it kind of turns the typical horror cliches on its head. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You see the scientist right there when you take the slipcase off. Pretty funny. And then these monsters back here as well. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it comes in 4K and Blu-ray. So yeah, if you like horror movies, this is a fun one to check out. I really like this artwork. The original Carrie. Pretty cool. Love this movie. I remember seeing this as a kid. This comes with like a little coloring book of other horror movie releases that they did. So pretty cool. I think this one's still relatively cheap last time I checked. So yeah, I recommend picking this up. This one was another one that my brother got because I hadn't seen it. And I still haven't seen it. But it's Casino Royale, the Daniel Craig Casino Royale. I really like James Bond movies, and I heard that this one's like one of the best ones. So there's kind of no excuse for me to not see it. But I'll watch it sometime. Here we have Christine. Pretty good movie. Not my personal favorite Carpenter movie, but pretty good. The back's just plain. I wish they put this text in the back and then I guess kind of widened out this upper part, but I still really like the artwork up here. So pretty nice looking. Pretty good movie as well. It's just not one of my personal favorite Carpenter or Stephen King movies, but it's still worth checking out. Really good soundtrack too. Another really funny comedy, Coming to America. I haven't seen this in a bit either. I first watched it with my parents, and they forced my brother and I to cover our eyes during I think what, like the hot tub scene, but I was still peeking through my eyes. So yeah, pretty good movie, pretty hilarious. This actually comes with a poster. The Sexual Chocolate World Tour 1988. So maybe I can get a little frame for this and hang it up sometime. But yeah, check out this movie. So here's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Probably in my top 10. Well, definitely in my top 10. I just don't know how far up. Creepshow. I actually have another copy of this that we'll get to in a later video. But this one is 4K and also Steelbook, so I really wanted to get it. Really like the artwork on this. So if you like horror movies and there's some comedy in here as well, I recommend checking this out. I remember this is one of my earliest memories as a kid watching this movie. And then at the very last segment where the cockroaches burst out of the guy, that scared me as a kid. But everything else in the movie was fine for me, but not the cockroaches. So, yeah, don't let your kids watch this. Not that my parents let me watch it. I snuck around the corner to watch this, but still. Well, actually, maybe let them. They'll like horror movies in the future. So I'm extremely petty and haven't seen this movie only because my Steelbook copy is really screwed up and I ordered this from Amazon. District 9. So as you can see, it's like very bent, out of shape, and just screwed up, and it really made me upset when I got it. So I still haven't seen this movie, and I'm certainly not going to watch this copy. I'm surprised I haven't trashed this yet. So this one's a little dinged up as well, but I didn't buy it, so I don't particularly care. Django Unchained. Yeah, you can see it's like screwed up right here. My little brother bought this because I hadn't seen it at the time. I do really like this movie. I do prefer the original Django more though, which people are probably gonna hate me for, but I mean this movie's still really good. Here we've got Drive. Really good movie. My brother bought this copy, I believe. But pretty cool artwork. So yeah, check this movie out if you haven't seen it. This is one of my favorite Steelbook artworks. It's Dr. Strangelove. Really funny movie, pretty awesome. I mean, not a whole lot for me to say about it, I guess. I'm a big Stanley Kubrick fan. And yeah, this movie still holds up today. Really funny. I still haven't watched this movie, but it was pretty cheap, so I bought it because I know I'm going to want to watch it sometime. It's Easy Rider. I think I know what the ending is already, and I know it's probably going to depress me, so that's probably why I haven't watched this yet, but I will sometime. Pretty cool looking Steelbook. This is another one of the first Steelbooks I ever got. It's Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Pretty funny movie. Yeah, Arrow Video made some pretty nice Steelbooks. Little booklet. Has like pictures and facts in here and everything. So yeah, pretty funny. Not the best movie in the world, but I recommend it. This probably is my favorite John Carpenter movie. Escape from New York. Man, the artwork's super cool. Yeah, really one of my favorite movies ever. It comes with 3 discs. I think one of them has special features. Yeah, really love the artwork on here. Pretty sweet. So yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. Just so awesome. One of my favorite soundtracks ever. The style is just so good. Yeah, I can't recommend this movie enough. I mean, it's just Yeah, it's so awesome. E.T. Like the artwork on this. Pretty nice. One of my favorite movies as a kid. Just very, very good. We got The Evil Dead. Woohoo! I don't have the second one, unfortunately, but this still a really good movie. Really great horror movie. The second one's my favorite. I have Army of Darkness. We'll get to that after this one, but yeah, really good horror movie. I recommend it, but especially the second one. So here's Army of Darkness. I love the artwork on here as well. Really good movie. Not really as much of a horror movie as it is like an action movie. This one comes with 4 discs. Wow. But yeah, highly recommend this one. This is my favorite Coen Brothers movie, Fargo. Just really awesome. So this one pops out and becomes like a whole picture. Pretty cool. There's the little police car. And yeah, the TV show is really good too. So if you like the movie, I highly recommend the TV show. I think it has 5 seasons now. All the seasons are pretty good. Season number 2 is my favorite though. But yeah, the movie's awesome. If you haven't seen that either, check it out. Another cheapy, basic art one. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So I just saw this with my friend when we started doing movie nights. I hadn't seen it before, but this movie's awesome. Super funny. I didn't know what I was expecting when I got into this, but there's no way you can expect what's coming with this movie. I mean, it's just crazy. Really good. Highly recommend it. I have not seen this, but I really like the artwork on it. The Fifth Element. It's basic. So yeah, I think looks like a sci-fi movie, but I really don't know much about this. But I'll check it out sometime. We have another copy of First Blood. I really like the artwork on this. I think it cost me like $5, so I just figured I'd get another copy of First Blood. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, we're at the second shelf now. It's a bigger pain in my ass to film over here, but we'll make it work. First movie we have over here is The Fog. Another great Carpenter movie. Really cool artwork on this as well. One of his more underrated movies. This one's really good. I highly recommend it. Really great soundtrack too. This was one that my brother bought. Forrest Gump. Really good movie. Nowadays I feel like it's kind of overrated, but I mean it's still nice. I just don't watch as much as I feel other people do, or hold it in such high regard. I just think it's a fine movie. Here we have Friday the 13th, Part 3. This is one of my favorite Friday the 13th movies. It's actually my second favorite. Part 6 is my absolute favorite. We'll get to those in a later video. But yeah, really good movie. This is my favorite Kubrick movie. My favorite war movie ever. Full Metal Jacket. Really awesome movie. People think that the second half is worse than the first half, but I feel like that they're equally just as good as each other. I mean, I understand thinking that way because it doesn't have Sergeant Hartman, but I still feel like it's really awesome. The whole movie's just really good. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I absolutely love the artwork on this. You can still get this one for about $10 to $15. The Ghostbusters the original Ghostbusters. Um, just a classic, really, really fun and awesome movie. So here's a childhood favorite of mine. Pretty stupid movie, but I love it. Good Burger. I've gotta be dumb or something, but I think that this movie's hilarious. I like it a lot. So it's pretty funny to have this on Steelbook too. And then going to one of the best movies ever, we have Goodfellas. Absolutely my favorite gangster movie, or mobster movie, or whatever you want to say. Comes with 3 discs, wow. But yeah, I have a poster of this up as well. Just one of my favorite movies of all time. Really love it. Gran Torino. Really good Clint Eastwood movie. I'm a huge Clint Eastwood fan. So it's nice to have this one on Steelbook. I really like this movie quite a bit. So yeah, I recommend it. Here we've got Hacksaw Ridge. A very underrated war movie. It's really good. It's pretty surprising that Vince Vaughn is actually like in a good serious role to me, but very powerful and impactful movie. It's really, really good. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. So with more Rob Zombie movies, we have his remake of Halloween. I actually do like this movie. Obviously not as much as the original. But I feel like that the Michael Myers in this movie is like one of the scariest portrayals of him, just because he's a big, hulking, like, huge guy. The final act for me drags for too long. But other than that, I really like this remake of the movie. So, yeah, if you like the original Halloween, I mean, this one's vastly different. But I recommend it just for curiosity's sake if you haven't seen it before. But it is a very different movie. I understand people that don't like it, but I do. This is not the remake of Halloween 2. This is the original Halloween 2. A very good movie. I really love this one a lot. The artwork on here is really cool as well. So yeah, I recommend this movie. Especially if you've seen the original Halloween and you haven't seen any of the sequels. This one's a pretty good one. This is my personal favorite Halloween movie. It is Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. A lot of people hate this one because it doesn't have Michael Myers in it, but this one's so different and like so good. I really love it. The soundtrack is amazing. One of my favorite movie soundtracks ever. The atmosphere's amazing. I love everything about this movie. I highly recommend it. So, I mean, yeah, it doesn't have Michael Myers, but, I mean, and it is the black sheep of the franchise, but, try to I guess take it as not a Halloween movie. I think it's just like a really great horror movie. So I say that you should give it a chance. It's really good. Here we've got Heat. Super awesome movie, pretty long too, but yeah, I really love this movie. Some of the best action I've seen, especially the bank heist scene. Really good stuff. Rest in peace, Val Kilmer. This is kind of like another childhood favorite of mine. My mom used to watch this a lot. It's Heathers. So yeah, I really like this movie. It is kind of like a teen film a little bit. Not really. I mean, it's like in a weird place of its own. But yeah, I like it quite a bit. This is another one that my brother got. It's Highlander. So I have not seen this one either. I've been told that I would like it, just because of how over the top and 80s it is. The artwork on here is pretty cool, but yeah, I just haven't seen it yet. So I don't even remember how I got this. It's Independence Day, which we're actually coming up on next Saturday. First half of this movie I like a lot, and then after like the president's speech, it like falls down, or maybe it's like before the president's speech. But I hated that president's speech in this movie. But the first half I thought was like a really good Alien movie, but then it just falls off like really hard for me. I did see this at a drive-in though, pretty fun, in Branson. So I mean, it was a fun way to watch the movie, but at the end of the day, I think that this movie's like very average, because of how hard it falls off for me. Another Tarantino movie, we've got Inglourious Bastards. It's an alright steelbook. I think that there's another one with like better artwork on here. But I mean, it's just nice to own the movie, regardless. So pretty cool to have. Really, this is my third favorite Christmas movie, behind Die Hard and Black Christmas. It's a Wonderful Life, really amazing movie. Another childhood favorite of mine. Comes in 4K. So yeah, very, very good movie. I'm a big Jimmy Stewart fan, so yeah. I always try to watch this every Christmas, along with Die Hard and Black Christmas, and Home Alone. I saw this in the theater not too long ago. Of course, I've seen it before that, but we have Jaws. Probably my favorite Spielberg movie. It's certainly up there. Yeah, just an amazing movie. I love it a lot. Yeah, I have like a 40th anniversary poster I got when I saw it at the theater, with a guy from church. So yeah, I need to frame that and hang it up. I have a lot of posters I need to hang up, but that 40th anniversary one's pretty cool that they gave out at the theater. So yeah, if you've never seen Jaws, you should really watch it. It's such an awesome movie. This is another one of my favorite looking steelbooks. We've got Jumanji. Like, it's all embossed and looks like the board game. It's super cool. Really love it. Really fun movie too. Another childhood favorite of mine. I like the comic book style of this. Jurassic Park. Really good movie. Yeah, I mean, there's movies like this where like everyone just kind of knows. I feel it's hard to say a whole lot about it, but I mean, it's just Jurassic Park. It's really awesome. But yeah, the comic book look of this steelbook, I mean, it's pretty cool. Here we've got the Karate Kid with cool Cobra Kai artwork on here. Really awesome. The Karate Kid itself is just 80s funness. Really fun kids movie. But yeah, I love the artwork on here. The change to Cobra Kai is really, really cool. This was another one my brother bought. Mean Girls. Pretty cool steelbook. He loves that movie a whole lot more than I do. I mean, I still like it, but he like loves that movie. Which, yeah, I remember watching this a lot as a kid too with my mom. But yeah, I mean, it's a fun movie. It's probably like the best chick movie ever made. So, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to talk about. I haven't seen it in so long. But yeah, he bought it. He should probably take a lot of these back with him. A lot of the ones he bought, since he's not around anymore. Because he also bought this one, The Mist. Oh, I've seen it probably once. The ending was pretty messed up, but like in a good way. There's it with the slipcover off. So yeah, I like this movie. It's not a personal favorite or anything, but I still think it's pretty good. But with the depressing ending, I don't like to watch many depressing movies that often, I guess. But this Steelbook's pretty cool. Motel Hell, really underrated horror movie. I watched this movie quite a lot. Really love the artwork on here. But yeah, just like a schlocky 80s horror movie. My favorite kind of movie, honestly. So yeah, if you like horror movies, I recommend you check this one out. It's pretty fun. Don't expect the pig to show up that much, but it still has a lot going on for it to hold you over until then. This is another one of my favorite looking steelbooks. Mothra. Really good movie. We'll get to more Godzilla later. I mean, obviously this was just Mothra, but yeah, really good movie. Love the look of this. I watch this movie every Valentine's Day. My Bloody Valentine. Really good slasher movie. I love this one a lot. The artwork's really cool too. This is another one of the first steelbooks I got. Yeah, this one gets a lot of playtime. This one's a collection of 5 Christmas movies. It's got Rudolph, Frosty, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, The Little Drummer Boy, and Cricket on the Hearth, which I've never seen before. But I mostly got this for Rudolph and Frosty. Those two are really good Christmas movies. I watch those ones pretty often around Christmas. So we'll get to more Phantasm later, but this is the first one on Steelbook. Phantasm's one of my favorite horror movies of all time, probably also in my top 10. One of my favorite soundtracks as well. But yeah, I love this movie to death. I like the simple sphere steelbook artwork on here. Yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Really fun Thanksgiving movie. I watch this one every couple of years around Thanksgiving time. Really funny movie. John Candy is one of my favorite comedy actors. May he rest in pieces. This is up there with also being one of my favorite war movies ever. Platoon is just so awesome. Really great movie. From what I understand, it's one of the most authentic war movies ever. Oliver Stone being a Vietnam veteran makes a lot of sense. But yeah, very impactful movie. I watch this one pretty often, especially around New Year's Eve because of the New Year's Day final battle at the end. Here's a really fun action movie. We got Predator. Love the artwork on this one as well. Yeah, one of my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Yeah. If you haven't seen this, I recommend it. This is up there with being one of my favorite Hitchcock movies. This and Rear Window are probably my 2 favorites. We got Psycho. Like the simple artwork on this one. Yeah, just simple steelbook. But yeah, really good movie. This is my favorite Tarantino movie. Pulp Fiction. It might have been the first of his that I've seen as well. But yeah, just super fun movie. Really, really like it a lot. This is a really fun one to watch around Halloween. Pumpkinhead. Love the artwork on here as well. The effects in this movie are so good, especially this monster. They don't make anything like this anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, Lance Hendrickson's one of my favorite like horror actors. He's really good in this as well. So yeah, this one's pretty underrated. I recommend checking this out. Here we've got A Quiet Place. Pretty good modern horror movie. I like it. Pretty cool slash, like, indented marks on here. I haven't seen any of the sequels. I haven't seen this one in a bit, but I remember liking it quite a bit. So yeah, I'll have to watch it soon again. This is one of my favorite action movies ever. The Raid Redemption. Just super awesome movie. If you like action movies with like some martial arts in it, this is like the one to go to. Really, really awesome. The second one's really good too. Another one that my brother bought, but this one I want to keep. It's Rango. Really good movie, obviously. Just so awesome. One of the best animated movies ever. So fun. I love westerns, and this one just, it makes it so fun. Yeah. If you've never seen Rango, you should really watch it. As I've said before, this is one of my favorite Hitchcock movies. We've got Rear Window. Just such a amazing movie. I highly recommend this one. It's really, really good. Yeah, this, Vertigo, The Birds, North by Northwest, and Psycho. I mean, those are like 5 of my favorite Hitchcock movies. There's more I need to see, but those are like the big 5 for me. Rear Window is like near the top of that list. Another Tarantino movie, we got Reservoir Dogs. The slipcase is really cool. The ear comes off. Really awesome. Really good movie as well. I feel like a lot of people don't like this one, but I love it a lot. Really good movie. This is up there with being one of like just the best movies of all time. RoboCop. Just so fun and awesome. I got like a trading card pack of RoboCop cards, and I put this one in here because I thought it was funny. This one also comes with a booklet. So yeah, if you've never seen RoboCop, drop everything and watch it. Because yeah, this is like one of the best movies I've ever seen. The first time I saw this movie, I watched it again like within the same week just because of how much I loved it. It's really awesome. I can't overstate it. So I've only seen one of the movies on here. I've only seen House of a Thousand Corpses, which I really liked. I have not seen The Devil's Rejects or 3 from Hell yet. I do plan on it. But yeah, the artwork on here is really cool. I'm excited to watch the rest of them. I just need to get around to doing it. Probably in October. I'll save the last 2 for that. This was a fun 70s movie. Rock and Roll High School. Featuring the Ramones. I'm a huge Ramones fan. And this movie was pretty fun. I recommend it, especially if you like the Ramones and like kind of goofy high school movies. Yeah, this one was a good one. This one's really awesome. We have Saw. Really amazing horror movie. I love the TV slipcase. Pretty cool artwork as well. Yeah, really awesome horror movie. Not a whole lot more I can say about it. That slipcase is super awesome. Simple Scarface Steelbook. Really good movie. Another Oliver Stone movie. Or wait, is it? I think he might have had something to do with this. It could be a De Palma, or not De Palma. Now I'm sounding like an idiot. Whoever made this, I know someone I know made this. But yeah, really good movie. I love it a lot. I've never seen this yet. I know I'll probably be depressed if I do watch it. It's Schindler's List. So I can't really say really anything about it since I have not seen it. But, yeah. I'll check it out sooner or later if I'm feeling in a mood where I'm okay with being depressed. Another childhood favorite of mine, we got School of Rock. I watched this movie a lot as a kid. Yeah, just a fun musical. Well, I guess I don't even know if you can call it a musical. I mean, it's a music movie, but yeah, really good. This is one my brother got. I don't particularly care for it. Scott Pilgrim, I think it's a fine movie, but it's not one of my favorites or anything. It's also been a while since I've seen it, but like I said, it's not. I don't remember it being one of my favorites or anything, but it's fine. This is one of my favorites. We got Scream. Just a really great horror movie. Yeah, I actually have a mannequin dressed up as Ghostface right behind me. If I remember, I'll superimpose footage of that into the video, but yeah, super good movie. Highly recommend it. I watch this pretty often. The Shawshank Redemption. Other than the Brooke scene, which depresses me. I mean, this movie, it's just so fun to watch. Yeah, if you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. It's like one of the best movies of all time. So, yeah, and pretty cool looking. Another James Bond movie I've never seen. We got Skyfall. I guess in general I haven't seen much Daniel Craig James Bond movies, so I need to get on that. GoldenEye's my favorite one. I've seen like a lot of the older ones. I just haven't seen much of the newer Daniel Craig ones, so I need to get on that. And another one I haven't seen, we have Snatch. I was told I would probably like this one a lot. I just haven't gone around to watching it, so. But the Steelbook looks pretty cool, so. And yet another one I haven't seen. We've got The Social Network. My brother loved this movie. I have yet to see it still, so not a whole lot I can say on it. Finally, one I've seen like a trillion times. We got the SpongeBob movie. I love this movie to death. I can't count the number of times I've seen this as a kid or even as an adult. Just a hilarious movie. I love the first 3 seasons of SpongeBob. I'll still watch them pretty regularly. But yeah, this movie is amazing. I love it a lot. So Yeah, I highly recommend y'all watch this, especially if you have kids. Really good kids movie. We're in the home stretch now. To start off, we have Starship Troopers. Really awesome movie. One of my favorite like sci-fi action movies. Pretty good. I love the artwork of the Steelbook. Here we have The Phantom Menace. It's an alright movie. For the longest time, I feel like it was overhated. But now the prequels have kind of spun around to being overrated, in my opinion, especially Revenge of the Sith. But yeah, I think this movie's alright. But there's some problems with it. But at least it's not the sequels. The sequels are god awful. But this one's okay. But I really hate this movie. I really don't like Attack of the Clones like at all. It is extremely boring. It's pretty much just space politics, which is not what I want a Star Wars movie to be. So yeah, this is I just hate this movie so much. So I don't have Revenge of the Sith though on Steelbook. I think that one has Grievous on the cover. I'd like to get that. But it seems like people nowadays think that's the best Star Wars movie, which I just vehemently don't agree with, like, at all. I think that every single one of the original movies are way better. I mean, I still like Revenge of the Sith, but it's a conclusion to, like, it's a conclusion to, at best, a mediocre movie and a terrible movie. When the originals, like A New Hope, are amazing. Yeah, the original Star Wars movies I love to death. These movies are so good. So we'll just go through them one at a time. Here's Empire Strikes Back. I love the artwork on the back of all of these. So yeah. Really good movies. There's Palpatine on the cover. And then for the last Star Wars movie I have, we have The Force Awakens. So I saw this in the theater, and when I saw it in the theater, I really liked it. But now that the rest of the sequels have come out, I just don't really care for this movie at all, because I know what it leads to. It's pretty much just a remake of A New Hope, while setting up new characters. So at the end of the day, I mean, I just don't go back to this movie at all, because I just don't care for it. I hate Star Wars. So here's a good musical biopic. The Straight Outta Compton movie. Pretty good. I liked it quite a bit. I'm a big NWA fan. Pretty much one of the groups that got me into like gangster rap and like rap in general. So this was a nice one to watch. One of the better. I really like this movie despite it being horrible. The Street Fighter movie. It is just so over the top and goofy. I just love it. I actually have a Street Fighter arcade 1-up machine. There's like an M. Bison currency in here. Pretty funny. So yeah, I like this movie. Obviously, it's it's not good. But it's fun, and that's what I care about. It's entertaining. And at the end of the day, that's what I care about with movies, is how much they entertain me. I'd rather watch this over, like, Attack of the Clones or some modern Hollywood slop movie any day. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with movies. Here's Taxi Driver. Really good movie. Like the simple artwork for this. Yeah, just a really, really good Scorsese film. One of my favorites. I saw this before I got baptized. So this comes with 2 different versions of the Ten Commandments. Cecil B. DeMille made 2 of them. One of them from the 20s, and then I watched the one from, like, what was it, the 50s or the 40s, with Charlton Heston. Really awesome movie. I love it. I'm gonna have to watch it pretty regularly. It is a super long movie, though. That's why it took me a long time to kind of get to it, but with me getting baptized, I thought it was a perfect opportunity to watch it, and yeah, it was more than worth it. It didn't really feel like almost a 4-hour movie. Yeah, it was really amazing. Highly recommend it. Even if you're, like, not even a Christian, like, even just visually, that movie is so amazing. Way ahead of its time. I can't speak highly enough about it. I love it. This is a really cool steelbook. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Pretty awesome slipcase. Look at that artwork. So I like the first Terminator better. I know that's not really a popular opinion. But I mean, Terminator 2 is just perfect in its own right as well. It's just more of a preferential thing for me. But yeah, really, really amazing movie. One of the best action movies ever. If not the best action movie ever. I mean, it's certainly up there. So this one's like a double feature kind of thing of Arnold movies. It's got Terminator 2 and Total Recall, each of which I have on their own as a steelbook, but I thought that this one was pretty cool, mostly because of this cover right here. And like kind of the double steelbook look that we have. So yeah, I like it. I think that this release right here is pretty cool. So, and here's my Total Recall steelbook. Technically out of like alphabetical order, but I wanted it to be right next to the other Total Recall one I have. So this is one of my favorite Arnold movies. Yeah, this is a really good action movie. Really good soundtrack as well. I don't feel like it gets talked about enough anymore. I think it probably gets overshadowed by like Terminator 2 when it comes to Arnold movies. But I mean, this one's still like a really, really good movie. Kind of a simple one, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Just one of my favorite horror movies ever. Super effective and like gritty. Really awesome. Kind of just a staple in the horror genre now. So there's not really a whole lot to say, but yeah, pretty cool. Just the basic movie cover. Another favorite Carpenter movie of mine is They Live. Yeah, I mean, I've seen this movie a lot. Really, really love it. Love the soundtrack and everything about it. So yeah, love the artwork on this. Really cool. Here we've got Tommy Boy. Might be the only David Spade movie I like. I like Chris Farley quite a bit. But yeah, especially the airplane scene in this movie I find really funny. But the movie itself I like quite a bit. Another one that my brother bought, we've got Training Day. He likes this movie a whole lot more than I do. I mean, I still really like this movie, but he like loves it. I should probably watch it more often. But yeah, really good movie. Pretty fun. Here we've got the remake of True Grit. Really amazing remake. I love both this and the original pretty much equally. They both have their own strengths about them. So yeah, I mean, if you've only seen the remake, I highly recommend checking out the original John Wayne True Grit. They're both just amazing movies. I believe this has 6 movies. It is a Universal Monsters collection. So we got Frankenstein, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein, the Werewolf or the Wolfman, the Invisible Man, which is my favorite of these movies, and the Mummy. Yeah, I like all of these movies. The Mummy's probably my least favorite of them. But like I said, the Invisible Man's my favorite. And then watching Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein like back to back is a really fun experience too. And yeah, I love the look of this Steelbook a lot, and even the back with just the Universal logo. Really cool. I really love this movie, despite not really being a big Kevin Costner fan. We've got The Untouchables. Just a really fun gangster or mobster movie. Yeah, just really fun. Some good action in here. I love gangster movies a lot, and this one's pretty good. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. The artwork on here is pretty cool. V for Vendetta, classic, really good action movie. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to say a lot about this too, but cause I haven't seen it in a bit, but I do really like it. I should watch it more often, but yeah, I mean, the artwork on here is pretty cool. Here we've got Vertigo. It's not my personal favorite Hitchcock movie, but it's still really good. I just feel like it's a little bit overrated when it comes to Hitchcock movies, but I mean, I guess at that point it's just kind of a personal preference for me, but yeah, I mean, still a pretty good movie. This is within like my top 5 favorite movies ever. We've got The Warriors. Just a classic 70s, just awesome gang movie. Another great soundtrack as well. I've actually have a poster of this over my Street Fighter machine. I also have another copy of this that we'll get to in another video, but this is the Steelbook version of it. Here we've got Wayne's World. Really funny movie. One of my favorites. Yeah, just super fun. Need to watch this more often too. It's kind of been a bit since I've seen this one. Yeah, you have to put this one back in. Really fun movie. I have not seen this one yet, but we've got Weird Science. I was told that I would love this movie as well. Let's see. Ugh. Have a little thing in there for Waterworld. That movie's terrible. But anyway, yeah, I still need to watch this sometime. This is an amazing movie. We have The Wicker Man. Genuinely like a very haunting movie, especially at the end. Just kind of makes you feel so helpless. I love the artwork on here though. Really cool. Yeah, super awesome movie. Another one of my favorites of all time, The Wizard of Oz. Typically, I feel like that this is a movie I wouldn't like, but for some reason, everything just works about it. I love it so much. It's such a beautiful movie. Yeah, it's one of my favorites of all time. Just so good. Here we have The Wolf of Wall Street. Also a pretty fun movie. Especially if you like an extreme amount of swearing. But yeah, this movie's pretty funny. So yeah, just pretty good. Another Martin Scorsese movie. Another one my brother bought, X-Men Days of Future Past. I haven't seen this movie since I was like a kid, so I honestly don't have much memory about it. I know people say that it's like a really good movie, but like I said, I haven't seen it in forever. I don't watch superhero movies that much anymore. But I should probably rewatch this one. And then the final movie we have is Zombieland. Pretty interesting artwork. Also a pretty simple one. But yeah, I like this movie. Pretty funny. It's also been a bit since I've seen this one as well. But yeah, kind of a weird one to end on, I guess, but that's the one we end on. So next video, I'm hoping to cover all of my horror movies, all of my horror movies and like Criterion Collection movies, probably lump into one video, and then kind of the miscellaneous stuff for a third video, because I have got a lot to go through still. This is, yeah, I mean, I guess this is probably like a third of my collection, maybe not even that, maybe like a fourth. So yeah, I've still got quite a bit to go through. That's why I have to break this up into a few videos. But those are all my steelbooks. Probably not going to be any updates on those. But yeah. If you enjoyed, let me know. If you didn't, and I guess let me know too. But anyways, I hope you all have a great day, and God bless.